enemy di manimu edi eshia ene anopay ewo Kumasi online TV atija jumedie ena sabre mede eba besomo ewo baby biara mo hwe jumedie efri na se shonkonso ena mede mamu nyina sa sabre majibra mo hwe Kumasi online TV ma hwe video we ma oni ebi na ono so ehwe fam obi Ghana handsome niema ehwegu wo man Ghana de ebusia sabre enya asam ketwa krasi kedie bi akosho ena yekwa akopie mu court amafu bi di pie mu di ya Ghana de ya sebo just wo bi enya tumi kakra na wo bi a ehwe kwaya wo befa so a wo man Ghana sika no be podi bi di egudu botom wo be ye service mu change chankasa wo de pedano ne gas no wo be kwa kope baby no man Ghana sika no wo medi me si ye be kowre ye be ko deep ye be rewre mu ye be tutu bi so ama no wo na wo sefa dase ye tutu bi de ma wo mo hopes na do ye so de me betena afide ma anum se etu ne funam se futo na hopes na be de ma no wo ntienti ne so matena se no e ya de amesa so etu hopes na do ye fo sanse kasa wo kasa na busua me ame mo no me dwen ho kra me ntiase obi si NPP amanyoko no sisi ane de ho party na ni party ni mo de eyo obi ahwo ase o se bi obi beka se me ne me NPP ni je kwa na je se bu nipa na so ne me kire no me ma na tiase se ye kan NPP party na ye nim no enye sa party no e na ne ye hu ne wo ka se wo ye NPP ni a wo bi nya yank wo be sa wase pa de egu wono ma papa wa sum left and right NPP party ani ye nim no this time ni ye nyina no most ya disappointed in the political party your friend NPP NDC for so eju wo mo hunti no wo hwe nda NPP NDC Alan Kojo chairman movement for change na se nde samne de enye easy edoso ye papa mesre subscribe ma me why we are Kumasi online GH onso no wa subscribe ede ama me se bia no munya no bebia je satija jumedie loyal fans of atija jumedie mo so na se shonko ena sabre me de ema mo amofre mo amode madwenche ba munyina no nyankopon hwam ye papa sabre ni abre bia no mojebre ehwe jumedie me pacho den na ekoso wo mpotem de ekoso bia weni enje ho se ya ma akwan na enye mushuku si na enye bibi tochi ma wo bro no na wote so no te se nsema mezi enre nwumre me de be so ma assemblyman mua was yo amafo atu abade yi no na wo hino wo krom wo se me ma baba we ya mfa ne hundi da obeteti ababa we ya to the stairs was so ababa we ni wukura na obakoswa atete na bra we free mu sansem we nyina no me de be so me sanse no yo hini nti no ya ma the benefit of the doubt ya bokoko ye twe ye ni ma next week say ye nya sesa ye bia ne anti bibia busua trust me enya de ya de ne ho ebe spare no cry we de kokobo kakra bi ene ye de ma no ye man respect sanse o yo hini but o yo hini na se bi we ya de ne ye no ncha se ye mofra ba ne ye ntumi nka ye be ka nyansa ne nyankopon de ma ye wo boy ye so adwuma wode ma ye no nti de ebe kosue nko ye bia no ye ya ene ebe bie ya no ne ya kamo amofre ede madwenche ba ne ade nyina no I appreciate each and everyone so much 055 7036 109 any number abetimi afre me esi so bibi biara ekoso wo mpotema weni enje ho besa me mu akwenya no obetena afidie ma no se be ka me ho ye ndwendwe o man Ghana ho amepacho sa akwenya no nso me de be ma wontu esike bia put on product be we be a company be we be a insurance company say herbal doctor herbal hospital dia wutombi abase ebo hu de road ma no Kumasi online TV atija jumede ye bia ya puma to honom say obetimi dia ba beda ye bebo hu de road ede ama kama 0550623377 and 0557036109 numbers 2 na mu bia be free bia for sponsorship no ye beje bread na ye no atwetwe enkomo Kumasi online media school any American paid quality paid papa and asabre wo ma so ma si amede atija jumede no e ba be so mo se mo musidan mo efiansa na musidan ye wie mo so musidan wo waterlog area se ne mo di paint fa ho na paint no ahya se se wa no me pa pacho sabre me kan for American paint quality one original paint yen frame bibia de na akwa so the foul down when ye de o be fa ho be 6 to 7 times o we de onya de fa ba ko na chese kala na nkasa epie me pacho mo sho mo ni adwuma ya wo sika bi da ho se a wo dwendwen ho adwuma ben kra na menye me pacho me kan for American paint edi ama obetumi aba betu wholesale ho honom intiri wa wabie wabi tukura wo de oton paint dada ba won so no pese bia wo beto sa paint bi na wo beton wo campaign ni mu bacho ye bia to mu number ni se bia wo Ghana be friend was 0244907376 number we na betimi afre yen esi so se wo man Ghana se wo ni o man Ghana na se wo obi memu so na pese wo frɛ yen ampacha +13013794138 ubetimi afre yen esi so pese bia ye shepe cars ni ade nyina ama wa me bacho ni nyina no ye we nyina bi wa wo mpe we na peden me bacho mo frɛ na eja paint a wo hia no ye fembrɛ na wo dan no we door to door so bebi a wo bia uwa pam uwa eastern region northern region kwa na pese ye de bre piem wo waboboa no akoma tu yem ya de de beba be piem wo waboboa no na eja wo so atumi agibi na de tsawo dan no hu yopo enye ya no for paint ya frɛfrɛ mu no quality one papa sasu na Kumasi online media school wo se bra no mo fan titi ye pemu for 3 months we 100% practicals forms no 100 Ghana cedis per baby biara wo bia no ubenya forms ni bi of front desk of Kumasi online TV 0550623377 and 0557036109 numbers 2 na mu bia obefre bia se open inquiries for Kumasi online media school no ye beje bre na ye no atwetwe enkomo me say mo me me go straight the first time for today na betra video manum say ena me two hopes adoye for say minim se kwan a NPP amanyoko ni do fa so no wo me ni wendi ni ye esan say wun sema woke kane wun cheche mu a wode manyina no ma yate ase say whatever you did dynamite a wo mo kwato ye e wo Togo no you did it for NPP party no you did it in the name of NPP political party no na NPP amanyoko ne so ba ye ne sa asemi so de what can several times but nansenya 2024 ide go kromoti kwato aba enko a wo sa be si so be kan ye ni nyina agina asante bediatuo a wo be kire mu se wagye wadwuma de efiri wunsem ewo airport adwuma na wo ye no chifiri wunsem de ma na yira latani abranti ezo se wopsi no so wona wo kase wo so ugu nani ase enu nti wo mede kofa ho a wo mede be kye wona meka kye so hopsen asede ya wo kire wunsem dodo kasa no ya do dodo asemi ba ye nyina na yakabia ma ba wo de media fo echi wo de yesem twefo echi a wan so anadwo be 3 wuda wo yire shukura bu pase pem kurana ya be fro wa catch o se chire nsem nti no for now ne de matuo nkoto bebi e chire ka wanu tum wo bi aka bibia kura na hopes na doye memfi nipa ni biom ja nipa no na nipa ne nye de wo no ankasa pen na ya so obusha me kai hopes na rewe ntiemi oh we ntie nsama me ka kire ne futu a me de ma no kura se send ya wo kasa bebrebe wo be ya me bedum bebi Alan kojo chairman na wodi ne chi anam ne sunti a wo kasa no Alan kra gidi a wo woni mu na be hwere no Alan be hwere gidi no mu ase because ne menyane tie se hopes kwa na friend it na aba NPP nti wo free NPP no wa join movement for change se senior niema ekoya nko ne saa na wo free movement for change de ne wo sa Alan kojo chairman wode ne sa gu ni tusu no ti ni hwere ye papa person say secret of secreta Abranje de baba bonten said ya wodi NPP amanyoko no sa eno di bedi Alan Kojo chairman na this time round option adoye chese wokotena wonua TV na okotena hono mo ne ya titi ene NPP amanyoko no wo mo third vice chairman ene kopie mu honom na nkomotwetwe wo bekyere mu okopie mu prison sell honom de course wo honom ena wo kyere mu sa ade no kra no yesi enye dynamite o yesi kopie mu Togo honom na wo stone cracker eno wo tune saa na ase tuo na yeto de bo stone mu na pai no aha wo se enu bi no wokoyeye na wokoyeye so wo ye de ma NPP party no but the real NPP party ni si fa ne keka kono one dia wo asabo asante bedietuo di a wo che se wo asante bedietuo NPP party you kura ba be win election 2016 and 2020 wo kura no wan ye bibi afa ma party no achim ho no man kasa kura wo free no wo atumi akoni pa ba ko ho pa anko kan chele sa abrantie na nado dan ko ekufu ado age na as presidential candidate di ama NPP fa ko promote ne tu aba na ma na nado dan ko ekufu ado ntumi ni nkuni wanye na so na nado dan ko ekufu ado be win wo kura na wo discan mu kase onu hopes nkra wo ko bre ye de ma NPP no mai ne sinche wo so ono no yina mai ne sinche ne ha no base munnim na mo ba bonte na mo be ka bibia wonde asasam ne wo court ntino won pese wo be kasa bebre enkrofo wo mu hyechire ni ade nyina wono hopes no nim mu secret upon secret bibia wono hopes na doye no woni watani kutu ena wo han nani ena wo hwemo mo de asem de ne court mo kopie mu court ho be fese wo si showdown na ayi honorable Kennedy Japan be cast wo be mana nado dan ko egufo de showdown wo be maba wo mia showdown no sa showdown no mukopie mu okota sa showdown da yade a ebe ye adwuma e wo hono ensem de wa probi egu hono ye papa say even the day ye kra wo court car so wo meja no won ko two sureties any fine na wo mo fine ni ade nyina no wo mo sa akwa de no kopie mu police station anyankopon ma fa kwem na nyanyansa anyankopon de ma no a anko no hopes na doye wo mu chie ne sa de tumu ensem de me so wa probi egu hono ye papa credit no enkoma onia tv ebusi aka me hono yenko na yenko tie ni nyina mra sisia
before 7 baba a day before 7 baba and adwumre be 5:30 Adam nya call from police headquarters say adicho mu hiame Adam say di asem waso e phone so nti odi oba Adam say e phone so say onua before so ya no mo mpese ombeka asem no nam say
one friend
one chief subtenant and a friend from CID headquarters na meba has say we no ana ja me de mani kire ho no na maja mayi ntimi kokofae timi du ho no me du ho no 12 me du ho no 12 noon
chama manen
no I want things to be established that way
ya friend me ni ma de kroji me catch them say ya local me over police station ya wa ga me meba o
me ti ade 9 so I know say
o mo chi abroad je say bisa no I was the first person to get there and any problem minya eti mi call ya naja o mo de me call see the boss o madam first
okay
I know see o ma ya yi na kire no I know see o mo see da bi e hwa no twin phone I know bo video a cry interview I know ye no so this time no o mo de bibia call region enti ni mpanimfo yi no friend investigator ba ko kan o mo ye 3 o mo me ko region for no ya where they are expecting me and I'm mpanimfo ye involved in they are collaborating to case as na me team ya bo bia samwa ono na me de no ko ya asmi lawyer and I'm team no na say what statement no
onua
but you go in and media maybe nim say the ABC because my name madam for still fine what started say we share the dimina I say oh okay
we run the dimina and then
na no ma se sanga grant you na say me like me read body language ye pa me ti ase ye pa
ajeta
eti ye call ye no edeja ye call regional commander ho you call first or say call crime officers office you call your na regional commander so na fi SSC ban office am your transit I don't board tape ni nyina and I say yes me na me TV video no mo kasa no asem bia me kan e bia no me nim bia me kan e na ne etia ni say sansam ya me kan nyina none of them happen in Ghana because we go prevent illegal person to come into your country. You don't sit in your country to do it. They call Togo and Kasa inside Togo.
Okay.
But people who say amount for tia semwa or munti any year. And answer what he say, yeah, can't Ghana Togo border control. And the father is inside that. Automatically you vote at the bush or but you travel call. What I say?
Yeah.
And I've said this 2017 on the My FM. NPP for you now. Hey, this is my hero. This is my hero. Go to NPP Boys or my Facebook page. 2017 that can say one church of farming. Everybody who is a hero. Makanu 2021 2022 on boiling point. I am me yase of a cobra kwachinti ase. Kobe brasti or more sadi we mupa. So etia yedai ana we na afe na mo say yanchi hopesing. Any problem. The sweat.
Boiling point.
Nyabotre.
What kind of dynamite is it?
Me say what have you won? Me say from day one. That same way me change story ni that. So on yet no. Na oko Togo a boys no. Won say firecracker no mo no friend dynamite.
Because na can baby say.
Yes.
As I was someone
say fire. Dabi. Say no mo friend no. E wo ho no.
Oko Togo ha.
Yes.
Oh okay.
That's what they said. Ana omo yes okay. Ane
Togo muka friend.
Yepe ye can say yepe scar for that. We did that. So oboko hodum no moto po na moto for that to incrophone because a strategy e go for. Ya yes ade no abatu mi aba wanyamu executive secretary. AD. Oh dear, me say it's a promise, it's not a try, it's a promise. Yeah? Aban besisa. Na ban sisa. Hey, obedi kota koni ababa sa. Because the dossier I have on him no, you should get ready. You should get ready. What to be there before Okrom has it? Emrabe ya duma Okrom has it. So on yet no. And yes sadie we nyina amanaba. Eti bigger na bichire omumu. And I'm say except say Ghana police has a jurisdiction on Togoland. Okay. Togolese government entro let emra mo say obi aba be ye friend say ntino ebia mo hwehwe ne mame. So why this? But ni nyina no aye ekosu nyina kokobo pedi bia ma ne ofoko wo mo kokko use obi di be convince no ne kaka wi na I am aware eti bi no na ha me what you say
chechemu ya
political persecution
me pese wo kire mu yie
yes
say ukodru ho no wo kire mu mo te o mo ho ase say enya Ghana asase so
me ka kire o mo
na mo ye Togo
that's right Anna police regional commander say it doesn't mean say who commit a crime e wo country bi so a yentimi nchi wo ha and I'm say what is the crime obi aka kire o say obi aye say wa ha asa bibi anasa ye bibi obi aka sa asem na kire wa na so on eche no eti mi kire mu say wie no naja afi de abubo man deny say asem amika o tape nu mi na madina yo na afi de oh, okay. And you obey my statement. To investigate or come afi de obaya we say we are investigating you on false publication. I said to say already dey minkum me lawyers no ye huduma ye be share wo court na ye share wo court a ho na showdown na nkasa beba. I was not a presidential candidate 2016. I was not.
Okay.
Automatically I work for an organization, I work for someone. Me go di to court.
Say obi na suma wa na sesen.
Oh, what dey nyabotre. I don't know there a matter of your drew quarter near wumu bia no be man adadi na afi court was be catch me awaka ese say wo frɛ obi ba no be deny or affirm whatever I am saying. We are going to do that. Motete hodom na
say bo obi din court wo
now they say yemfa ni so marry ade now we dey on grade on fa hu 2016 aja bibia me ye bia do ni ana nya bibia me ko ye bia do ni
the fire ka si no
some places me no na ko some places won ko bi odo awe ya we
ezi nyame ya do ma nipa be say ndi na betimi abo
o dear don't worry e dru hodon wa
three bia na
o dear don't worry say obo problem mo jado do ye di su obe frem amo anya true me se court be makwa granga me beteki me ya nka me ka se omo ma me hira pompo onua that mean kan wie na fe me hwemu fom sa sem bia me kan ye true bia no say they see within the kind of place me go di Toronto bia so the boom se nyankopon ma adepacho na wan nanasia why boni aye anameboa
no correct
that's right etisabu de mu fi se nipa ye jimifo ye nyusu no na ye ndampo no ne ye sangu dani mu ase a nyankopon tesoro no wonaye nyankopon naye eti modie mu betima pra ne bibia you see no cry se meti ho ni akwakwa chemi se home si akwakwa ye robbery ni ache na wo fi se ngamiti ma betana me na me se me kuku odu se dai mitimi metena hada wakobokro no eye bone animu guase wo di aka wa buhia nyina home si akotwa ni party se o de kwakwa disikaduro ani ache no animu guase mitimi ma haze wo di ase mitimi mpiempo ni namukrum na se me ya party adwuma na ya di strategy agu for mama na ya adwuma amen na okita power me say I am saying it me say I am saying it here today obo mu gujubri house bia obi atimi use power no find intimidate me da me percentage of power no mo wakati me say emusika de me nya bi no problem
na strategy
nyabotre ne ya de betwitwa ye hu okrom wontimi intimidate me da
ba me wo sana mo court no na handcuff e hye won sana ne akwa na asa wo bo wadwema no den na esi wo no ayo den
akra na sano CID ni no wono no wo ya innocent but necessary bo madwene ma no because pressure na mpenifo you see regional commander ma politicians in Yusumusa because a time is coming over retire over be civilian you need some of us na wone ya adidi nkomo wone ya anante it is how we atade nugu ho nenne wa retire now you civilian how will your life be what you say me wo IGP for do obitimi fa we can say phone no afre me hope say it say any ade sasem we buy me can retire police commissioners or my frame on this issue it will shock you all because you know omo ye fine omo dey ye fine any ade look 2016 bisa senya mia enka hafo kan pipi ni bia timi ko because okwakoye observation of elections me ko police headquarters bia ono dey I can say it for a fact because I don't know nya ayi bia me catch the then candidate Akufo-Addo say Sadi we yesi hasi me ko headquarters akwakoye yi me ko mpeniform ni omu kase wi a me ban maba bebrifu no through that and omu ko position amokas e wa hafo a santo kwantokwa no eye den e brase
fellow Ghanaians
I did it all na me nya national executive but because my passion say Akufo-Addo be we ni aba be president intino me kumi ho ye de ese bia I was in Germany pressure dey to me so pa ma me back room ase wow so on dey no enti ma omo nye say me they can use anything to intimidate me na mo guys na mo plan mo mre mo ma mu hu bi kwada me amfre omo yeti bi faga ni amani ska ko na fa nkokọ ise ro ko kra titi skani bi ma no wado dapa no akọ report so arepu ni ache no na chese de mo aguade de se mo ma mi hu bi mo fa mo mra omo ba o mbeka fa front omo ma back bi mu
opsi
omo beka fa front
enti omo
won say o mama
aduma de
won say o mama look
but let me tell you my problem
nyabotre o da mama no si mama no si
yeah
hwe me send me conduct me ho in the party me wadofo bebre e wo party no we de dan ko ye binu apa o on frame me nka hwe grandchildren me da say oh hope say bia say na say onye bi da but we have people our movie say no this guy yan treating here bibia si a mete ni omo pra ni nyina mete hwe wo de bibinti da sa peni no ma ye ma adwene se me poni din wo krom ha one day
wani
me o hwe me ndim me ya we pa wo hwe o fresh ofu bi se sofo de me nkasa na me on fa me mrafie ya do ka che ne se wo de me ye ready a ye mpake ka ono ade ne ka be fa me na obema ne driver ba be fa yin the sofo no ni aba na sofo no kan ye na me ka che se mu Kumasi mbe hwa da me
Accra.
Na mka se meba Monday. Nti adiche ye no. The dream I had. Ehwana me spiritual father bi kasa say ni da ya me hu ye ni.
Wani.
I don't say me man feel I know friend me no say. Ma hu se wusie pa di wachi. Don't go. Ni pa ni frɛ wa toso no menko. Eti Monday ana so for no frɛ me. Ana me say wo yesunsun mo adwuma. Wonim say frɛ na wa frɛ me de me kɔ no. Ene o say oh hope say man check wo de ma me bregagra.
Wani.
O frɛ me a. Me say ha. So wonim ne ngabe si wo.
Ya frɛ na san.
Wo de ne be si no me de to honom. Me say one day. Be bossa di panidi.
Ya frɛ na san.
Sansem phone yi no modi no. They should stop it. Maybe by you one catch me off. Musica modi me nya bi ni. What you say? So what is the problem? Me life for party. Me say just say nyankopon a wo hatasro. Said the papa that said this NPP ni say oh yakun me say obi bi obebo pass e mra me so. What you want no more about bekun.
Amen oh.
Okay, nti ukoya ya ball charge force publication uko them then they see ya de chin.
Oh, some eja by 6 p.m. Oh, me ma kasa.
So koya nya won ne koy.
Me ma kasa.
Ya chew, chama ya chew.
No ti ati mo kroma.
Na wo chi ya chew ya uko you santa me na.
Bisa say ya che no.
Bisa you say.
The way ya me come here, bisa no.
Me kai sa che no.
Me kwatra radio so ever 1 hour ultimatum. Say o manja o mariwa de na esi ho a ehwo nyina be dane so. Ye to petrol de aba ho. Man kasa nwe radio do so ni eja no. Bisa no.
Na wo de wan kom.
Bisa no. One corner the any problem because okwa ye be yin na. Okwa be yin na. What is that me dey ache no. Okwa ye be yin na any problem. One day wa gwa nya hwe.
Eti dey see.
Eti eja say yes ano. Omo nam ho a e boss say some say still they are waiting. Look. CID 43. Impedifo from headquarters. Akokan regional commander ni crime yin penifo ni nyina ho yaka asem awie yakwa just statement awie still omo train directives
everyone
omo say from the above odene de enye kukuom say ye whispering they said it
okay
investigate about say penifo no train omo train yin from above CID boss mameti say they are I mean collaborating. Eti obia we are involved with biano. They are in touch before see here. Eti na ba even here. Ye twa o msi say send 6 aboners say okoko twen e wo ministries police.
Okoko to ni paze.
Omo ye kokro mo ma me ntwa duro wo kwan mu. Behwe. De ba be bufu ya me tiatia see ade no. Na fa sa kombi na ba be hye no. Hey, Rambo style bi. Adansie, Rambo style me no yesi o. Na obe jabo try. Ade ekoye neja. Wo mu dimi kokoshe.
Ya dro no wanto.
Manto. Later on na me ma ya bo bia samu akokope bi problem.
Okay.
Adeja, ye mi kokoshe mu. Eti says leader no. Wasi o, nkrofo bi ba na mu ya titrufo a. Ye bie mo mo ba ano sei. E ho ne de ya inflamati mi fa ho gagrante. Ano frɛ police no ka jara se hwe. Don't need money be there my mo mani na ho a eti be hye hodom e ho hye na sensifu yi ja o mu fa fine no mu hu mi hu eti we bra no we abeje na de ye me nwanwa kra ni se e bo be ye 150 na msi o me fa me hu nto yi mattress no so kakra ti na fa me be ye 45 minutes medite ye no mada no still no mu gina me so hu mi hu
wow
and I'm say eti so many in fact me ko no they were 31 eti mi ma obia 100 Ghana cedis at least 1 week video on beti media didi yani ade ana mi ko dru ho me hwe wo mu washroom ho no yedi mi wura mu anajo nso de me manti man junso at be 9 am aye court ansa meeting man junso
wow
asenyo nipa na eti ho
hefa ministry
police station eti makachi o mu se mi ankasa but they told me so me person me best son you know more so no so you can say power oh sisi ai oh yeah me so mo pe plumber bi mami me nya ne ya by next week no na you ready oh me ya mo na bibia timi akwa
problem no say me
chama
ati ka me de mami si ya eti ade chin anaja ombebe family a ye court no but mo yi nyina ne say omonko remind me na asamwasi 8 years ago enye say bia wo de ono ye matter of law until dem fe nto omonko akope remind dom their investigation
onua
well yeah me lawyers original in fact kotu laws na authority Supreme Court yi Martin Pebu versus Attorney General ni ade kotu ni nyina police ni sorry judge no based on the law no so are granting a bail of 20,000 with 2 sureties meja yeah nti as a semitena court no mo hyehe and at the same CID ni say oh yeah kwa sign bail no from ministry's police
okay
ni aba be wie no court hono
okay
meja mitena ka no ye bedru ye no ye handcuff no free me sir and we call his spy into the officer na no ho ni say o ma me nsa nyinyi menuaman free me watch ni ade na mo nsa fa me nhyesa so
onua
enti mo na guy no buy no so menuaman say na me yi ya o mo de go no o pese me yi the same thing anam say me yi na ye den o se mesa ko anam say wudi agro be hu ani so ha court has granted me a bail as I say me tra ho na me say bail yi mo say me ba be san free ha say wo ba me say ane nka mo de me be konsa wom me so aboda mo ho wo ye na odo be fa na ni so near court station master no honum and wo ka say oh under normal circumstances and I'm saying enye under normal circumstances I didn't see a grant me bail conditions in sheshe ni nyina ye wo court ho eti mo de me ba ha say me den mo be say and I'm catch say then they should get ready wo mo be break me bones ni nyina no mo nya mo AK47 ready me say I swear God me say mo pa mo nya attempt me ma mo show down wa say
ajeta
enga me say me ma ho say court grant me bail na watimi adada me say ye ba be sign first step e wo police station no say wo di me say kwa kwhye say wa bodam wa bodam to mo hwe ye adom si o wo de me nkonko tena yi anam say enti ha na me ba ye no me ba ha for den so strategy anko omoye be say nkrofo nya bail na ye say o wo mo ntima miti ko wo mo gumo obi anya ya granted the bail 1 month. Oh, Bishia Nigeria professor nani afi watina America woye chairman of a company be worldwide me refi company ni be say all can I say na me so waba ye say obi and this cab eba oba betua skabia ma no say den na ye fake ana kwa no twa no ho ayigu no so insese ombe investigation na ho na ye na akwakoshem wakokota me granting bail
onua
wa hye so ho 1 good month the day na me kokoto no hono and I'm saying how what me the lawyer bi akasa me pese wo kokko bo ankrofo ho hwe Ghana ho
ave am say hopes one say ye kasa eto da bi experience ni bi wo hono na say ye ka mo wa abonti amonti ase until you experience it
are you serious o
onua aya mo so mo twabo yan dodo mo make you unpopular dodo meanwhile the systems are not working
are you serious court granted bail
now what for kwati kwa bi so say smart way bi
send your mo eye me no say me lusu gada enka meda o mbeka so mbese investigator no kwa be dwane so onyanko inspect oh yeah onyanko inspect eti ka mi wura mu pa o ngenu anu no ka me sa da hodom yes o wa meet bail condition nsem fon say ya na police for need okroma say and we need to tell them again nsem fon court grant obi bail nipa no betena court ho no wa ye hu hihye nyina awie se e basa tamo aso court apon one team meet dia yes oh one nya sureties na mama one team je say no and yes adu kwa kotuma de chia everybody was ready sureties o ma yo mo Ghana bibia se so mo ye bi o ma ready ko ne ko hwe bi o mo tikeke na fe wo ba be pray
enu na ye de asemba no Vice President menye biti no
be say Ghana police
ya wote no enu etimi take the whole day
enche over be civilian no yo
yeah captain mo dey the same thing ya kware baby a surety ni tikeke no no mo dey afa ha no mo dey afa
ebusia wa man na ye wo mni de eya ye ta ka me say emra ne de wa wunni memra no wa bon wa wunni mhwe no na mra ne be chewo wunni kapre so de a wo hwe de hopes na kire a wo kan anka nyanya me ne nyanza jesenko wo angasa abre no ko wo mstade no ko tu mu kura se eniama court ne ka se wo provide no wantumi provide ye won krofo bebira che se I think say a program bi a meta hwe me refi program ni din even the time a footballer ya you dan ko djurugu ni hwe wote asempo no wo mu ota cheska taboabo ska no niama no no de ma papa no na papa na ko prison hono no de akwa adoye eto de bia wo hu wo hwe videos ni bi na wo tie de enkrofo bi kira se wo ma ya wo mo de aba be da prison obi wo hono ma wo da ho kra ne na asemimpo ni ye ni wie yo na asemimpo no okamafo no owen wobi wo hono ma ebia wobi komi bi na de no ko ti obi bro fra ba akopɛ ni atumi ageli ni pan be 3 years 4 years na kwabra ni a wotu o manga na wodi o manga na sika ne yakaya no atum na yakaya no yakatum mi na mka se wobsi na ebusu twa kasa no na wo kasa too much kasa wobsi na doye kasa na bushia eya bro shododo asemi wa na wo kire mu se wo court but yen fokwan bi so na yen tie nsama wobsi na doye pregu onom no me se ya de a ekoso ye papa wo man Ghana police station me west enemy mpo no me we shem fama no se wo nkoda ho wo man Ghana wo abonti dia wo freedom na nyame anboa na wo kopie mu ho no bi na bibi kakra bi fa wani so bi o se dwonso de no dwonso de ne da wo kopie mu ho wo twanya kosi adechi be ye nine ne be makura enjo ne yurin de be no kura ensei ba ni nyina no kura ye ba be pie mu enie oso no court ne de wo be ko asante bediatuo se onim se ye de ya NPP amanyakuo no 2024 melusi into 2025 NPP amanyakuo no lusi se kim asante bediatuo boaboa ho na court charges wonu hopsi na do ye de wo be ko no enya asem ketwa ebeko baba ina sisi no finally wo bodin ema ye nyina ye hu se allegedly asante bediatuo ene taye chi asante bediatuo ene de se pie ma ya chi onu hopsi na do ye de atum ni nyina nso ni gina nsema hopsi na do ye kokan ye se ene asante bediatuo so wo gi onu hopsi na do ye na dwuma free ni nsem ene de man ye I don't want to use the word say anami use the word anami bisa say Musho send your hopes in Adoye work asani idea. Is he very bitter? Hopes in Adoye, is he disappointed in NPP? Have the NPP party, have they treated hopes in Adoye fair? Favor comment section I say Emma me. NPP for third vice chairman and now or no show what you made you I say I will not show just a hopes in yes work as well. Hopes in Gasa don't know about the 2 be near dear. Now I don't know about it say. Idea hopes in Adoye no. Wabeka che hopes in Adoye plain say will destroy the relationship between Ghana and Togo. Nyonko fire da Ghana ni Togo ntem no hopes in Adoye. Ni nyina nam dynamite a wo kwato ye nteno would destroy but one should you obeka the plane so nim say dia police for ne ye ne de wanya de wo meye katasumo mu aso bia no kure ne da no wo de no kure no ebeto ho no ma say a police for no wo manya de kra na ne kasem ana branch e goka na minti a was the NPP party ne de wo ba ye no wo ma bo wo mo humadi ye papa candidate so kra wo ma sa akwa na ba no 2024 sa candidate no wo ba be din kunim chese na medwo na mse NPP party ba na vice chairman ni ka wansem party na ye ni tua no and our party no ya original one no ya dey share them ne ya tum and a fake NPP party no and a ye dey pia na say wo kasa na ni abiri na say wo no so kra no mahama kra ma ya che ne pe Osije obi ti say ala gojo chairman movement for change dey ye competition for ma NPP competition ejina NPP ni NDC so na NDC so dey wo mutumi win election NPP awanyoku na ene be win and you hope say fans spend o tutu be the money ni ye papa credit no ensa so nkoma onia TV kame ho ne yenko na yenko tie nsem wo yina so emra sesia
the problem about sasem wo yina first we make a statement no I say okoye bibi o voter region na akoto dynamite I saw the reaction of the NDC you got two dynamite then later I no buy no say voter region I across the border Togo that one I am aware but dynamite the name name you no say dynamite I'm afraid no firecrackers well then my worry can this before them cry I think I'm from there's some more but Tom say you got a for voter region got to dynamite they were you heard it you heard the reaction and also a voter across the border. Then I got worried. And I'm saying, do you know what this can do between Ghana and Togo, the relationship? What did I say? Ghana Togo relationship. That yetimi suman for well, that time he used no.
Oh, yeah, and one am there soldier for go border and so no more pamon. Huh? One year, you can say voter registration 2020. And one am there a soldier for go. Please drop that thing that walk on. Drop it. That I'm looking. But drop it.
Now national security.
Man, go home.
National security. But I tell you, sir, me, that is my worry. The relationship between Ghana and Togo could be affected. Now, on the issue of said Nikotumu, the behavior and the reaction of the police officers, you were just talking about Captain Smart. We've all seen that before. The way when you have an issue, several cases come to before me. Maybe I had it in a man for your issue and your fraud. Who could do her cry for security? Security for the person in charge of the case. No. Oh, what the two or say man who are doing the phone wire. Just to keep it. I know those things. But attempting to suggest to say they do because also Nigeria they be crashing almost 1 month. But attempting to suggest say bediatwo and as be free throw power be free here ebano. It's a little
maintain the can I say o say suggesting say
or say or no call mu hono nkrofo ho a court amamu bail but police for no attitude no more actions and inactions no amamu still there no ya more bail yes ko if you cry yes ya ju phone you say untimi mfre nipa because ni nyina wo ho yes institutional challenge
we are aware of the issues
institutional challenge within the police service I believe say
the institutional challenge behavior which is a bad behavior,
an attitude, whatever you call it,
a bad behavior
semantics. But it's worrying to nya onkuan and what kwa bana obeka can say about cousin penny for be necessary we will not get the correct picture and solve
Bisane say omoche no omoche no wine what they say no bisano
o see a che no
what they say wine one fan say John Mahama
say we the lawyer
one fan say John Mahama
the lawyer
oh so I so I can want to me
that thing that was between me and John Mahama the problem was between me and John Mahama
problem
was it
no problem
that's no why to say I say na say not yen za not here was sign not yen za not
it say ultimate the schedule Mahama that may obi say mabeka so agye maduma ma ne yire magu na dum asinti obema makwakodam na be ka ono dia wo say problem na visa agye bediatu yesuro no okrom a won
that's what you doing
please stop it
This time around, you think say I command
Obi ye bibi okroma e wa ban yimu a enya me ya abeka say wodno na hoode na adwene ni bibia eye greater part of everybody awo ya enya me ya eye gabiato asaro chidako wani jedi ni tibi tra ho ma deche obi a wonim no no odim no the contribution towards the victory adwuma wo ye no if you make maka say apart from say Fabrication move to you know Gabi ya adwuma mpo say Fabrication anankasa etu odu say me oyam bibia anya me ya na what ASANTE BEDIATUO what koche bi na office say obi kra kasa say to abama kufa do krada oniama achi o me na me koche bi me free on 2 am before I came in, Edim said I'm a baho. 2016. Ebi wa 2 am. Na fe da me free che biaba. To boss. Mo ti ho do mo wa ja tu mi abedin sam fun. E dia che di ba.
Na wa jiga no so wa de sam from.
Be kan sam fun dia che di ba. Ada obi suro no.
E TV so twen. A higher public place.
Obi suro no.
Na bo tre ko ya fi
me so the power besisa.
Ansisa and then say.
Power besisa. Me na make kire o.
E be san that nyewe.
Power besisa.
Don't mama.
December 7.
What? Don't mama.
No ti anya ala no e campaign man.
Wo hu atade e hye me. Ada me fere o. Mo ene o amount for fere so me hye MPP atade. Wo pa next time mo ba hye MPP atade bra.
Wo pa me ko roba is here.
Koko Fabrication. Koko
Fabrication. I have some carry some.
Me say Fabrication. Hye MPP atade betra.
I can't tell man. I can't have any. Masan shegu weso.
Obeti mama e wana waka ho. Obeti mama e wana waka ho. Koko Fabrication. The
proudest person in Ghana today is an NPP person. The one who believes in the vision and the leadership of Dr. Muhammad Bawumia.
Chama Adansie.
Now people can't also be a good one to no be about the bold solution you are going to.
Jebebo. Bodu ni yeden. Bodu ni yeden.
Mumu den. Mumu den.
Ye industrialization.
Na yen ka industrialization ya kire mu ya ka de be.
Edia na be. Sadia na be.
Saka Muhammad pa de anka me meka se mu ka cheda. Saka Muhammad meka se mu ka cheda. Cheda. Kolokro bo anuko ade the pubako Kumasi am.
Enya no wasem. Industrialization and then mo be ye.
Wa woni mu na auto.
Alan Chairman. Industrial city.
I have no problem with Alan. Alan so no pa. O say na oni no pa. I have no problem with him because the problem, our challenge, our main opponent is what? John Mahama. That's why I don't want to discuss the Alan bit. Or Chada bit.
Musa Alan.
Ye biti o mwankasa o de nyamote. Me assembly make bia.
Swa Alan say the campaign is centered on hopes no more MPP for no and he's see o le catch me and this is stronghold o man frauda. Onua. O man frauda.
Evo.
Alan for no.
O mon frame da. In what way?
See be campaign ma una say hwe no mo.
Ana me ya madwuma asensem train no me from say me ko campaign say dey.
Na so ti yen kuma ye die nyina say the panelists ye tre. Nkoma ye die nyina panelists ye tre.
Question na me bi say wo si amada yi ano no na my man panelists.
O de ya majo.
Na onka ho.
What am I?
Are you not part of the panel?
Yeah, part. Say me ya party ya enka me ka say me ya wano ka me ya wano. Me na me control show no. Ti na me ka say me ya wano a wo me ya wano.
To control, I don't control ni na.
Ma control ni. Na me be say what
on the authority of the grandmama. The grandmama who see o time dia na o time na mo bi dey bebre na mo bi kitu aka se kola ni bofu.
The most funniest person ever NPP party no NPP for wa mo third vice chairman no when ni kasa keke like it looks as if so no agasa mu no hum or you much aware say NPP party no they have disappointed Ghanaians or you aware say NPP party no Ghana for mu dodo na ndi chidie woni mu or you aware say NPP party wo megu Ghana for nyina ni mase. But what the jokes. But maybe I hear Drew Sisia wa blaboni mu. This is not a matter of jokes. And I ni won post ube jina baby akase me MPP ni. Upa amafu videos asi. Brana be tro se me MPP ni na hwe se ni nipa be bashe. kane NPP party na eyo obi ahu wa obi just obi ani je am a proud NPP member. I quite remember 2020 NPP party winning election na me wadwuma mu ha. Me say NPP 14 shirt ye chichi bi kwa chama wutumi anim ho no chese wo hia wo bi just wani age former for na na chese wo di to ho ananya asem ketwa na so na me no ka say wo de NPP party kwa wo krom kwa so okotare na so adwuma ye de bedi. We shouldn't take certain things for granted. NPP party have disgraced Ghanaians. Mama yenka no kra ne fanchire wo mo. Mama yema wo mo hu say, "Woman Ghana, this is not what we called for. This is not what we wanted." Nyankopon wa fa bibia fa nka me. We have everything. What is stopping us from getting greater things? What is stopping us from say ye bedru baby e wo say edu abrabom? Woman Ghana ye din fie saying 67 years. NPP communicators womunya platform bi ni wo mugina so a sebi nyansa na wasank wo mo kakra be convince even we Ghanaians there is nothing the NPP can say to convince us again. Then amobeka be convince ye. Then amobeka sisi ano wo munya platform na so wo money attacking mumbeka mo policies come out and tell us the things you will do for Ghanaians. Enya attack asem now vice chairman ye bisa asem mo say hopes na come just one dey so mo ba bie industries ni ade NPP amanyoko mo so mo dey ne na wode nam nanu na ane na mahama na ya competitor na mahama no kra no sa mahama pampo ala yiwe beba de anka cheda mpo ye look at what this they have nothing to say then wo mo beka then no mo beka be convince yen Ghana fo biom baby ayedru de ya yedi ye ni ehu de ya so ye hu den biom no mo beka be convince yen. There is nothing these people can say to convince us. Where we have reached in life now no ye nim say ye ka political parties abet now so wo me ye incompetent NPP amanyoko no NPP amanyoko no led by his excellency Nana Danko Akufo-Addo ne ba wo mia Jack Toronto ni Obiba JK. These two people they have destroyed Ghana. These two people they have destroyed NPP party. No, where we want to get, this is not what we are getting. And this is what we are looking at. It's the end. So when the fundamentals are weak, the exchange rate will expose itself. No more patch saying. No more patch saying. Wamanga na ne ebe ye na mbo mebe ye na che enu ti na mesira youth ayesi so sa for 2024 ma ye nkwaje 100 Ghana cedis bi ankoto abafu prophecies ahudra e ba kire se afi ye de ye nim obi e wo ba wi ni 2024 election wo ma Ghana ekom na ye ba be kom inti se kom ni ye ba be kom ni yankopeni da se bi na ji mu doni da wonyansa wo betumi aba be govern the country ebe ma mi no mienu ya ho ha ye kakra ni yakofa leader bi asa keka just because of 100 cities and 20 cities then we should know say ya wo kwancha pa 4 years akwentu enye small journey 4 years akwentu enye small journey me say ya mi no mienu asede say 2024 they best select a very good leader, a leader will train them my home, leader won't be dig Ghana sika, leader just a bonny kwaswa one be kata so na be kwakwa wie kire no na wa ma fechira kwakwa chini pan because they feel intimidated. Oh my God, be ye ene be ye so a ejina me no mienu so ndc amanyoko no one the crucial moment of truth eba bonte press conference chenche bi na chese nipa wodi mu ekasa ye edema ndc amanyoko no John Esiedu Nketia na Esiedu Nketia nsem bebere achese wo prugu honom na bushia enya sam ketwa ne nyina no ejina to forcing ambulance allegations ajese sabe no wo mo chira basane NPP kasa NDC kasa and their press conference their parties mienu ni nyina ye bia nya izi okrom ha na according to Esiedu Nketia no Esiedu Nketia besa Ghana fo nyina ati ase ese NPP amanyoku na ye wo ma dwen se wo mo be prosecute ato forcing na wo mo de na akopie mu prison but wo mo NDC party ne so they have concrete evidence ntianya de wo mo ba saade ni nyina no abaso the series of allegations about bonten. And for this ambulance scandal, and also this issue, no, it came out somewhere 2012. 2012, no, I just say, yeah, who right somewhere 2017, no, and a MPP for Sako treat, he said, Debbie. Sa ambulance, yeah, at 2 force and then time now, work a finance ministers, one rabonte na one match lecture, Muyama sky ambulance, and yeah, the ambulance 200. Yes, out of 200, no, 30 something babonteno, not just say you don't to ne spin size a car sprint and be in near the one match him. You are much, and this is also say a crucial moment of truth. What we are no crana and or mobile kebusia come on yanko na yongo tensem see dunketia eprugu holomneso emrasesia.
I welcome you on behalf of the National Democratic Congress to this crucial moment of truth press conference. We've called you here over a very grave matter that has the potential to completely undermine the administration of justice in our dear country, Ghana. As you may be aware, since late 2021, the Akufo-Addo government has been persecuting the minority leader in parliament, Honorable Dr. Kesel Atuforsen, over the purchase of some ambulances by the Ministry of Health under the erstwhile NDC Mahama government. As a law-abiding political party, we have restrained ourselves from commenting on this matter publicly. This is because we respect the principle that matters pending in court should not be commented on in a manner that prejudices the outcome. We therefore have no intention of doing so today. However, in the light of repeated falsehood, deliberate misrepresentation, and distortions churned out by the Attorney General Godfrey Yebo Adame and the NPP propagandists, we are compelled to correct certain misconceptions in the public domain about the said ambulances transaction and situate this discussion in its proper context. This is without prejudice to any matters pending before the courts in this case. Every reasonable person would agree that it would be irresponsible of us to sit aloof and allow deliberate falsehood to be peddled about us without putting out the truth. For the avoidance of doubt, the specific claim that the Attorney General has based his persecution of the minority leader on is that, in the Attorney General's view, there has been financial loss to the state because he, as Deputy Minister of Finance, wrote letters to the Bank of Ghana requesting the bank to set up letters of credit in favor of Big C Trading Company of Dubai, suppliers of the ambulances in question, without authorization from his then boss and finance minister, Honorable Setekwe. This is publicly available information captured in the records of the High Court, Accra. So this one has been said, though I'm only repeating it. It is also a matter of public record that Honorable Setekwe has appeared before the trial court and stated unequivocally under oath that he gave express authorization to his Deputy Minister of Finance, Honorable HOPESON, to write the said letters to the Bank of Ghana for letters of credit to be established in respect of the ambulances transaction. You say he did it without authorization. The man who should give the authorization has come and say, yes, I authorize him to go and do it. Palava no finish. This authorization is evidenced by the seal of the Ministry of Finance. In case Setekwe was lying, there is a seal of the Ministry of Finance. It's apparent on the face of the letter written by Honorable HOPESON. It is instructive to note that the establishment of the letters of credit was done on the advice of the Attorney General then. That failure to do so was going to make it difficult for the government of Ghana to defend any suit brought by Big C Trading for breach of contract. Godfrey Dame and hordes of NPP propagandists also continue to falsely claim that the NDC government brought in ordinary vans, maybe in our language, trotros, purporting to be ambulances without medical equipment under the said transaction. We want to state emphatically that the first set of 30 ambulances supplied under the transaction arrived in the country with the necessary fittings in them sometime in the year 2015. So at this stage, on the screen are pictures of the exterior and interior of the ambulances as they arrived in the country. The empty trotros. These are the interior pictures of the empty trotros. It is clear from these pictures that the ambulances that were procured were not empty vans as claimed by dishonest Godfrey Dame and the MPP. I'm always ashamed because this is my brother from the same Wenchi district. In addition, a container load of medical equipment to be installed in these ambulances were shipped by Big C and arrived in the country around the end of 2016. Sadly, this medical equipment have been sitting at the Tema port for the last 8 years because this government, specifically the Minister of Health, which is the consignee, has refused to clear them, just so they can falsely claim that there were no equipment. Because you want to prosecute somebody and jail him. Once again, we have projected on the screen a copy of the bill of lading dated 8th October 2016. There it is, covering this shipment. As can be seen, this container has 30 sets of medical equipment and defibrillators for installation, as well as spare parts for the 30 ambulances. Dr. Manibama, is that defibrillators or yes. Is that the correct pronunciation? Okay. You've seen the bill of lading. The bill of lading. When you ship they prepare these documents and then send it to the consignee. So public money used to procure all these things have been sent to the Minister of Health. He has refused to clear them, just so that they can prove that there was no equipment. All that was required for this government to do was to clear the medical equipment from the ports and give engineers of Big C access to the ambulances which have been parked at the Air Force Base in Accra to install them, train personnel of the Ghana Ambulance Service to use them, and then formally take possession of the said ambulances. It therefore makes no sense that after refusing to do this simple task and allowing the ambulances to deteriorate for 8 years, my brother Godfrey Dame will turn around to persecute Honorable Atuforsen for allegedly causing financial loss to the state when the loss has been clearly occasioned by the deliberate negligence of the government he represents. We firmly believe that the decision to take the minority leader and some others to court over this matter was born out of malicious, sinister, and wicked desire to silence him through unjust imprisonment, nothing more, nothing less. As we publicly stated from the very onset of this case, the timing and circumstances of this so-called prosecution shows that it was instituted mainly to intimidate and silence the then ranking member of finance, now minority leader, soon to become majority leader, following his vehement opposition to the government's 2022 budget, the e-levy, and the general economic mismanagement by the Akufo-Addo Bawumia government. This is the very embodiment of political witch hunt and persecution. But you see, he was a minority spokesperson on finance. And he was doing well. So as they were persecuting him, we kept promoting him because we thought he was doing very well for this country. Having set out the factual background of this whole matter, I will now proceed to address certain grave matters that have emerged from the ongoing trial, which border on professional misconduct and crime on the part of the Attorney General, Godfrey Yeboah Dame. Ladies and gentlemen of the media, last Thursday, 23rd March 2024, the third accused person in this case, Richard Jakpa, took the stand to be cross-examined by counsel for Dr. Atuforsen. During this cross-examination, Attorney General Godfrey Odame shot up from his seat to accuse Mr. Richard Jakpa of defending Atuforsen rather than himself. In response to the Attorney General's accusation, Mr. Jakpa, who was testifying under oath and felt attacked without provocation, dropped a bombshell that Godfrey Odame, the Attorney General, has been having clandestine meetings and telephone conversations with him at odd hours to persuade him to falsely testify against the minority leader, Dr. Atuforsen, so that the prosecution can secure a conviction. So, Minister of Justice, you are not interested in justice. You are interested in just jailing somebody. You are supposed to be the person who will be delivering justice to your countrymen. You have now become the torchbearer of injustice because of political interest. This testimony by Mr. Japa was given to the court under oath and captured by the court's record. At last Thursday's hearing, the Attorney General, who was personally present, in the court, could not object to this damning evidence of Mr. Japa. He did not deny calling and meeting Japa at odd hours. Neither did he deny Japa's claim that he had been impressing on him to skew his testimony in a matter that will allow the state to secure a conviction against the minority leader. You have been accused of something and you are sitting there. You decide that the way to respond is through a press statement where you could have defended yourself there. Ladies and gentlemen of the media, in the period following these startling revelations, the NDC has obtained compelling evidence which support Mr. Jakwa's claim that the Attorney General indeed has engaged him on countless occasions and urged him to falsify, underline, his testimony to aid the case of Attorney General against Dr. Kessel Atufosen. This evidence points to a devious, diabolic, and dangerous plan by the Attorney General to secure conviction against Minority Leader Dr. Atufosen at all costs, contrary to what the third accused knows and believes to be the truth. We have in our possession a series of recordings in which the Attorney General, Godfrey Dame, is clearly heard goading, urging, impressing upon, and actually coaching Mr. Jakwa to bear false testimony against the Minority Leader, Dr. Atufosen. All of this desperate subordination by Mr. Adame is just because he is hell-bent on securing the incarceration of the Minority Leader unjustly. Ladies and gentlemen, the first of these recordings is a 16-minute, 5-second telephone conversation between Godfrey Dame and Richard Jakwa, the third accused person, held on the morning meaning 12 minutes after 7 a.m. of 9th April 2024, a day that the third accused, Richard Jakwa, was preparing to go to court to continue his testimony. In this recording, which I will play shortly, which we will play to your hearing and share with you shortly, Godfrey Dame, the Attorney General, is clearly heard doing the following. I want to prepare your mind so that when you are listening to the voice, you can understand what it is. In this recording, if you pay attention, you see that Godfrey Dame is heard impressing upon Richard Japa, the third accused, to skew his answers and testimony to support the petition's case, the prosecution's case, I beg your pardon. This was despite Mr. Japa's insistence that the line the Attorney General wanted him to toe was dishonest, untenable, and that his conscience could not allow him to do so. The now dishonorable Attorney General then dangled the assurance that Richard Japa's acceptance to testify the Attorney General's way was not going to get him into any difficulty. Tell a lie.
NPP amanyokuo no wo mo pekwan bia wo mo be fa so a wo mo de begu ayi ato force ni nimase na what one nsam ne so no se hye audio sopo audio se wo honom na nyasam ketwa na sa audio se wo honom ni nyina no Attorney General no wo pacho gidi so mesrambo kotodwegu for mensada sayem hwena wan kwan fa evidence bia kra fa nkopie mu okote enye same ayi Attorney General ya de benim begu asiye papa waka bibia wie no na jakpa ise me ubu akra meme na me sanko court nkofa fake evidence nkoda doctor's report na me yare ni ade ade ne de emede enya ade ametumi ayeda na tese ndisi amanyokuo no they know what they are saying, they know what they have. It's evidence upon evidence there enya sam geto akra yes asanko na yenkoti yasum so emra sesia.
Professional misconduct on the part of no less a person than the Attorney General, who was the leader of the bar, bears a high responsibility to adhere to the rules of ethics of the legal profession, is reprehensible and totally unpardonable. The next one has to do with the fabrication of evidence to pervert the course of justice. Minister of Justice fabricating evidence to pervert the course of justice. It is instructive to note that in the audio recording, Godfrey Dame is heard persuading Mr. Japa not to end his testimony by a particular time to allow him to travel, Godfrey Dame, to travel. The dishonorable Attorney General is also heard persuading Mr. Japa to procure and submit a fake medical excuse duty to the court, which he was scheduled to testify before that morning. Attorney General and Minister of Justice. This was to enable Godfrey Dame travel abroad without missing Japa's testimony. Attorney General, you are asking somebody who is before court for what you claim to be one crime to go and commit another one, to come and deceive the court. By asking a witness to fabricate evidence to deceive a court, Godfrey Dame, the Attorney General, sought to undermine the judicial and justice administration process in this country. This conduct of Godfrey Dame constitutes the offense of perjury, which is a crime punishable under the laws of Ghana, specifically Section 213 and 214 of the Criminal and Other Offences Act 1960, Act 29. Ladies and gentlemen of the media, I would at this stage invite you You have been salivating for some time now. But I want to invite you to the content of this recording, after which I'll make some important observations. Let me allow you.
You pay only after the goods have been delivered, because that is also the contract, not so.
Yes, but then the financial instrument for the project is an irrevocable letter of credit. So good. So that credit letter has already been sent.
Hold on, no problem. But in my view, that letter of credit area, the contract requires that you pay by letters of credit, not so.
Yes, in addition, we should establish it upon the sign of the contract. So already you have paid.
Upon the signing of the contract for every 50 ambulance.
Yes. Upon the signing of the contract for every 50 ambulance, since there was no advance mobilization, advance payment, that LC was a security that you have to establish ahead.
No problem. It's on the contract for every 50 ambulance. Is it the contract for every 50 ambulance?
Pardon?
Is it the contract for? I'm saying upon the sign of the contract for every 50 ambulance.
Yes.
Is it the contract for the every 50 ambulance?
The contract is for 200 ambulances in tranches of 50.
Good. Hold on. So that contract for 50 ambulance is different from this one?
No. It is, the contract is one contract for 200 ambulances, which has been broken down within the contract for every few. You establish LC for every 50 tranche. So you have 4 LCs for the 200 ambulances.
No, that part I disagree with you. But if you look at the terms of the contract, it's quite clear. And it should not be difficult for you to accept, because really it doesn't put you in any problem at all. That does not put you into any difficulty. And you know the Minister of Health, the Minister of Finance. So for me, if you accept that, then it doesn't put you in any difficulty.
The problem I have in accepting that for you is accepting that for you is that in there are letters that confirm that, both from.
You see, the witness is telling you what the situation is, what the true facts are. And you say he should testify in a certain particular way, and that it won't create any difficulty for him. He will go free and somebody else will be jailed for dishonesty. And the witness keeps insisting that it is against his conscience, he cannot do what you want done. Continue. Continue.
Government and from a principal. That is for every 50 ambulances. That confirms that. And I'll be tendering those letters in. So I cannot go against what the letters say and the contract say, because I was the agent at that time. Japan Business was the agent.
Hold on. LCs on site. Payment shall be in euros. First, we said there shall be no advance payment.
Yes.
What does advance payment mean?
What it means is that you are not the supplier was not going to be paid any cash, any money for him to use in procuring all the accessories and everything to manufacture. So the manufacturer will use his own money to buy the ambulance vans, all the accessories from across the globe, with the security from government being the LC. And the LC has conditions precedent.
Hold on. Yes, advance payment not mean paying in advance of the delivery of the goods.
They said no advance payment.
Yes, advance payment means that you are paying before the goods are delivered to you.
No, they said no advance payment. Not that there's advance payment. Yes. No advance. Mean that you will not pay.
Yes, until the goods are delivered to you. Also.
Yes.
Yes, so until the goods are delivered, you don't pay at all.
You don't pay.
Also. So, and then also it goes ahead to say that payments shall be in a free manner. LCs on site of goods. In fact, what is the even LC on site of goods? What does it mean?
What LC on site of goods means is that when you ship the documents, when you ship the goods, when you ship the goods from your port of origin, the bill of lading of the goods is what
So
you use as
LC on site of goods means
yes,
means when the goods have been shipped.
they have been shipped,
Not
and then
the goods have been delivered in Ghana.
no, when the goods have been shipped, because you have gone to
So
do
let's
pre-shipment.
go by that.
So what I'm trying to explain is that so you use the bill of lading. You use the bill of lading.
On site.
You use the bill of
Okay, so
lading.
you establish the LCs after.
Pause. You see the problem of Godfrey Dame. He doesn't understand anything about these international payments at all. And he wants the witness to accept his ignorance and then go to court to make a statement that will expose the witness as also as ignorant as Godfrey Dame. Because you see, what you call a letter of credit is just some guarantee. You sign an agreement with somebody that I'll supply these ambulances. But the person must also be secure that when he supplies the ambulances, there will be payment. So you sign a document that, look, the moment you are able to buy your equipment yourself and you ship them and you bring the bill of lading to me for me to satisfy myself that the equipment had been shipped and that this is the evidence that I will be receiving them on this date, then I can also authorize the bank to pay you what has been agreed upon. Because you can't go to the sea and reclaim the things back. You see? So that's all. So a letter of credit does not give you money until I eventually tell them to pay because I have received the items. So you are saying that somebody signed a letter of credit and so the nation has lost money. And your government took over. If you realize that the things have not been received, why would you authorize payment? So this is simple, but the problem the problem is ignorance. Okay, go ahead. Continue.
Shipment inspection.
No.
About that.
No, the LC is established as soon as you sign the contract. You establish the LC, and that becomes the security comfort for the supplier to invest his money.
It says LCs on site of goods are signed upon the signing of the contract.
Yes.
For every 50 ambulances.
Yes.
Yes. Which contract is this? It's not a contract for every 50 ambulances. So in under this main contract, this was like the main contract.
The main contract and LC for every 50 of the 200. You said so. So the contract is not saying that government should establish one LC which is 15.8 million euros for the whole 200 at a go. No, government has a bulk contract of 15.8 million euros. Now this contract will become the ambulance will be coming in tranches of 50 ambulances. So you establish your LC for the 50. When that 50 have been delivered and everything sorted out and handed over, another LC is established for another subsequent 50 until you finish all the 200. That is what the contract says. So the LC that was established.
Even then, hold on. I don't agree with your explanation. But even then, this your explanation. That's not what happened in this case.
Okay, what happened?
Yeah, that's not what happened. Yes, because the LC was established even before pre-shipment inspection.
Yes.
No, so.
Yes.
There was no pre-shipment inspection. So,
yeah.
so it means there was no basis for the LC to be established in the first place.
No.
That's really not your problem anyway.
Right, that place, in that particular place, you are getting it wrong. If you may have patience for me to explain to you.
No.
You are getting it wrong there because when you establish LC, the LC had conditions precedent for it to be honored. And the condition precedent states that you can only cash the LC when you present shipping documents, which is bill of lading, to the Ghana International Bank of the buyer before the LC can be honored. So even though the LC was established upon the signing of the contract, was supposed to be established upon the signing of the contract, it cannot be cashed or honored. It becomes a form of security for the supplier to invest his own money. And when he ships the ambulances, he can then send a bill of lading to your bankers to then honor the LC, because that is a condition precedent.
But in any case, in this case, even the LC was actually cashed. Everything, that payment was actually made before the goods were shipped.
No,
the goods got to Ghana.
No.
Oh, yeah.
He couldn't have the supply. There is no way under the sun he could have cashed the LC before the shipping document, which were condition precedent, was presented to Ghana International Bank. Even when he presented the document to Ghana International Bank refused to honor the LC, raising issues of discrepancy, which came back to Bank of Ghana, which later went to the Ministry of Health, and then Animana authorized Bank of Ghana through Ministry of Finance to pay, because they had sorted out the discrepancies with Big C. That time, around this time, or the ambulances had already arrived in Ghana. You are not privy to this one, I'm telling you.
In my view, if we agree to this theory, it's so simple, the theory of the case.
Not agree to the way you want to go, the way you want to go about it.
If you agree to this deal, where the witness agrees with Godfred Odame the way he wants to go about the case, then the witness, will have no case. There will be no difficulty for him. So listen to that part very well.
I decided not to say it because I want to help the AG make his case. And I asked myself, what is my interest in it?
I'm not asking you to really help me. I'm just going by it. So anyway, so that's fine. So this one was even just by the way.
I hope you get my difficulty. It's because I'm innocent and I'm going through ordeal. So I'm looking at another person also going to go through ordeal, and through me, because I know the truth and I decide not to say it. About question sentence. If I go by that way, frankly speaking, I'll be dishonest, because I know that is not how it's supposed to be about it, and how you want me to go about my answering question sentence. That time, around this time, or the ambulances had already arrived in Ghana. You are not privy to this one, I'm telling you.
In my view, if we agree to this theory, it's so simple, the theory of the case.
Not agree to the way you want to go, the way you want to go about it.
So let's agree. Let's describe it that way. Let's describe it that way. Do you want to go about it?
Okay,
fine. Agree this way. For me, it makes it simple.
Yes, it will make it fine.
It doesn't also involve. It doesn't involve any difficulty for you.
Yes, I agree. I understand your point. That it doesn't.
When you say there's no advance payment, yes. When you say there's no advance payment, ordinarily meaning in Ghana that you don't pay until you get your goods. Now, the contract here, even the clear terms, unless maybe you guys did not draft the contract, it says everything on site of goods shall be established upon the signing of the contract for every future.
No, it was the contract was drafted by government. It was done by government.
Oh, yes.
And it was an AG department perused the contract and approved the contract for government.
It is not a problem whether they approve it. Every contract is actually approved before later on when they are implementing it, then problems.
You see, what the difficulty I have with your position is that, you see, frankly speaking, fine, as you are saying, if I agree to your position, how you want to go about it and how you want me to go about my answering question sentence, if I go by that way, frankly speaking, I'll be dishonest, because I know that is not how it's supposed to be.
You heard him. This is the facts. But you want me to go about it your way. And I feel that if I go about it your way, I'll be dishonest. So they should continue.
Question sentence. If I go by that way, frankly speaking, I'll be dishonest, because I know that is not how it's supposed to be. And I'll be dishonest, in such a way that I'll be assisting for someone I know is completely innocent about this. for example, Atu Forsen, to be jailed because I knew something was wrong, was not the way, and I decided to keep quiet and to answer the question in a way that will make your case better for you to jail him. I'll be battling with my conscience. That is the problem I'm having. Anytime you bring up this issue with Yoni Kulendi, when Yoni Kulendi's place, anytime you bring this issue, that is my problem I'm having. Because me, for example, that is the problem I'm having. Anytime you bring up this issue, me to go about my answering questions and things. If I go by that way, frankly speaking, I'll be dishonest. Because I know that is not how it's supposed to be. And I'll be dishonest, in such a way that I'll be assisting for someone I know is completely innocent about this. For example, Atu Forsen, to be jailed because I knew something was wrong, was not the way, and I decided to keep quiet and to answer the question in a way that will make your case better for you to jail him. I'll be battling with my conscience. That is the problem I'm having. Anytime you bring up this issue with Yoni Kulendi, when Yoni Kulendi's place, anytime you bring this issue, that is my problem I'm having. Because me, for example, I am in this case because I'm innocent and I'm going through ordeal. So I'm looking at another person also going to go through ordeal and through me because I know the truth and I decide not to say it because I want to help the AG make his case. And I ask myself, what is my interest in it?
I'm not asking you to really help me. I'm just going by it. But anyway, so that's fine. So this one was even just by the way.
I hope you get my difficulty.
It's on the phone. I don't even know that.
Oh no. No, don't worry about that one. My issue I'm just oh no. You and I will be meeting.
Please. Order. Please, let's listen to the tape, please. I beg you.
My issue I'm talking about. Oh no. You and I will be meeting. You'll be meeting me at my cousin's place, and you've been bringing this issue up several times. And I keep telling you that I can't do that because it doesn't sit well with me.
This is the man who says he has never met the witness. Continue.
Yeah. It's for every. So when you see the hand for every 50 ambulance, means that it's not only the 50.
Okay. Yeah. Okay.
For every, it means that it is not only 50.
All right.
Mean that there are a lot of 50s that will be following. So that is what I was trying to explain to you. So frankly speaking, the LC that was established was as a security for the supplier to invest his own money since there's no advance.
Yes, it is the same that was used to pay. Because LC was the means of payment and the agreement.
Yes. When the conditions precedents are met.
That he has some documents.
That he has the bill of ladings, the ambulance have been shipped, and the bill of ladings are presented. That is when you can catch the LC. So until you ship the ambulances, you can't catch the ambulance. You can't catch the LC.
It was that in this case also.
Yes, in this case, yes. When he shipped the ambulances, he then presented their documents to Ghana International Bank, and then Ghana International Bank refused to honor the LC and raised issues of discrepancies, which was later cleared by Animana at the Ministry of Health for payment to proceed, and that is how he was paid.
Yes.
So, frankly speaking, if there's somebody who authorized this payment to go on, even though in Ghana International Bank raised issues of discrepancies, it's Animana. He was authorizing those payments.
But you quote when you heard the Bank of Ghana officials and the Minister of officials and even Secretary say that no payment can go on except with Minister of Finance authorization. There's no way Minister of Health will authorize. In fact, Minister of Health actually even their letter they said no, they should go ahead and produce ambulances.
After that letter that IT wrote that they should suspend production and those things was contrary to the terms of the contract, and that letter went to the office, the AG's office, and the AG debunked that letter and wrote his legal opinion and told her that they should proceed. So AG, that letter had been destroyed by your department, by your ministry. So that letter is of no value. It is the AG's legal opinion that overrode that letter, and Ministry of Finance had to implement the AG's opinion.
Yeah, and by the AG's legal opinion, the terms of contract were honored.
Yes.
Or the terms of contract were breached.
And because they were already breached, and the AG wanted them to honor it. So that Shari'ite's letter that you want to rely on is of no value.
They honor it. Honor the terms of contract.
The ministry. Yeah, they still didn't honor some part of the contract. They honored the LC part, but when it came to the pre-shipment inspection, they refused to honor that particular part.
Okay.
So they waived their right to go and inspect, and then they turn around and blame people for you not going to inspect to rectify any manufacturing defect that the pre-shipment inspection was meant to kill. So Shari'ite, through her negligence and refusal to implement the pre-shipment inspection, created this problem. That's what I was trying to head.
The reason why that's my timetable for the rest of the.
That means that you are not going to be around.
So, and then even next week, the whole of next week, I'll not be around. If there's a way of you not even finishing next week, I would appreciate.
Oh no, okay, no, I'll not finish next week. I don't think I'll be able to finish because the documents are many. So you will surely go and come and meet me.
Oh, no,
but that will also depend upon the judge's behavior.
I'm bringing one medical experience next week.
Okay.
Yes,
okay, fine. If you bring a medical excuse next week.
I said you. Can I bring medical excuse?
No, you are saying that I should bring a medical excuse next week.
You can if you want.
But brother, you want this woman to issue bench warrant for me again?
Anyway.
You see, Attorney General asking the witness who is fit, who is not sick, to produce medical excuse duty to go and mislead the court. You see where we are now. Minister of Justice asking somebody who is not sick to go and forge a medical excuse duty to go and mislead the court.
Ebusiana chese sankomo twitwi we die odios upon odios papa ena NDC amanyokuo nu wo maboye nkomo twitwi ekoso ewo ato forcing just yes scandal sai keye wo ambulance ya akofa bibia baya wo mo keka ho asem we nyina ni nyina na ya ato forcing therefore ya ena just sankomo twitwi we ekoso ewo Richard Jakpa ene attorney general wo mu mienu no entem we fiasa na ase de meya ti ase ne ti NDC amanyokuo no wo mu tu di ne se crucial moment of truth na just wo de wo mu betwantro eye nokre na ena wo mu ba beka na ye hwe attorney general pa wo ka kire Jakpa se obi a wo 5 evidence mbran court se wo yane de asemo NPP amanyokuo ni NDC amanyokuo ju wo mu hu okrom hanim se mo amuhwe de ekosu nyina eyade a just fighting corruption ebetumi ayeye pani NPP amanyokuo no so press conference chenche no so na nya asem ketoa na wo so press conference a wo so ye no wo se hwe NPP NDC amanyokuo ma men kan kire mo asem na wo court enye media yi so ena mo ba be ka asem no wa hanum se na ba be yes NPP amanyokuo no se bi yenim de ye ka ye NPP amanyokuo no yenim de ye ka atu force mboni we na wedi atu force na woso otumi kodem na wosi otumi chi no kodem na momo sa am kata so mu aso na mo ba be ye ne de MPP amanyoko ne sen NDC enya de be fa wo mo nka wo ma no tum na NDC amanyoko no atu force mbe destroy o man Ghana wo me say o man Ghana me di o man Ghana sika embete ti o mangana ne mpansa mo de sade ni de wo mo nduntum wo mo nhwehwoma abranti atofo no nko squad freeze this anunti NNDC for ne mo wa hare ma mo de aba media no so de ne mo sai madaje ena se ne mo de ne nam na to ne general so yeyi ne do mo so hwe ye koyi ne di wa yeyi ne di ne yeyi ne di ochina yenko na yenko tie NPP amanyo ko so wo mo press conference a wo mo so ye no emra sisi no wo mo press conference no nipa wo kasa papa eye wo mo national organizer nana bi and somebody too jade yenko tie emra sisi a
so for madarma asama ya kiri asama ho Ghana for you pa NDC for adendada atro kontompo epese omudu futuro gu Ghana for ani sene be ya omu pani awon parliament ayabo no koedu so o Ghana boka o Ghana ahwe sika odini pe ne namra kwa so wo chechia e Ghana mraso no omu pese omu dede atro kontompo etunu so abusafo asem ne say kona koto ambulance bra ambulance 200 ambulance asema yake eye Mahama cabinet approve no na o se koji free Stanbic Bank so and so parliament approve money adumako bi e wo Dubai hyehyɛ ho se emfa ambulance ndra ehyehyɛ ya na e wo ho ne se ansa na ambulance ni beba no yentuaka ambulance ni bobu yehwɛ se fata ansa na yetuaka yera to force yenim na onu pewo saa ehyehyɛ mu yenim na owo na etuamu na obenya frim yenim se na bebi ko ni kotoko ma odi aho pepre etro krata e de come Bank of Ghana say Bank of Ghana enkotua nkofo ya omfa ambulance ma ye enkotua muka ampa Bank of Ghana so ekotua muka etua muka wi nya no nko o na wasa truck krata de asa kokoma controller se controller entua eye bank charges sika bank agiye a editua asa kai no ensentua over 900,000 Ghana cedis. And so how? Ansa na kwanko no letter na Bank of Ghana na sabre no. Mami anya me fa ne currency yi no ye minister in charge of health. Ne friend Madam Shirley Aite. No wa truck car dia kwakoma eye Big C company for your mobile buy also the ambulance buy omode ambulance to buy no. Na truck mo say mo emfa ambulance name. In fact, they should not even produce. Mo produce ambulance no. Na emo no. Omo twen sanse Ministry of Health kwenye nye sika. Ena contract so busua enam parliament. Yehuni yekoye yakwakotu ankofika. Ankofo yusu mfa ambulance na ya. Ovan ya de kosu humu se wo ibi no mo de aba. Ambulance contra na anwa NPP aban the ambulance by obiye here I call every constituency obiye here amuko ambulance wan amuko ambulance tutra ambulance e Ghana o ma anya ne hwe 2014 to 2017 na NDC ifi aban o ma anya bibia amfa ho in fact sabre no ambulance ne ba na o Minister of Health Alex Bufia o tro krata de ko say ambulance we no potokasem o si enye fit for purpose. National Ambulance Service inso be ka say ambulance we omuntimi yusi wo de nipa tum kra nipa no kra bedu hospital no awu wo bogana ka wo di Ghana dream ya de wakwa ko jiran seni bia ya bo ko adu one for ye sika no anhye baby also de hye ana wasa ma Ghana asa ahwiri sika asemi wo court nyano the attorney general nyamianu mukrenie o akukudro pa wajina pinti se bema se oma Ghana enhiri sika akasakasa aba no so nkomodi aba no so achopa aba no so nyina no wampaba yenkotie a opani ba ko omo ayefe ne japa ono no se attorney general frefre na najo ka try no say asem onka ni say attorney general anya sada san say attorney general ordinary Adansie die nya na kwakodom court dada attorney general na mramu ye kan say we close the case wa yawie ne krata nyina odi akọ asem no eni da ho asem no akwakọ ese nono eni da ho say plain ye mo nchemu NDC from say asem die ne keka ko die e kamya ko ese aso ye minority leader ne nan aso ne nsa ntie ne betwa ntro tape ene omo boy no e ya tro tape no e doctored ya kikansi ni ya tutu bia frim ya shada ashadem ade abefu mfidie ya dia fam eni ai ne tantantan yembe tuntu abonten na tape o ba o ha na national chairman na stop it it has no no can play mumo eh na da ne cheche wo nya tape wo ba ya fe na tape no sabe run who commentary as I say tu tape na na du ba bi obun sanim guase aba na osum na ho sumo we ya attorney general asema na o kan odi lead no o kan say o say mumo man go so mumo and guase press conference ben no wo so wa Adansie a Jaina Ghana for journalist madwumu pi na obi akoko fa tape wa keka bom in fact wo hwe omo WhatsApp bi omo de kire omo say attorney general any papa ne kasa 28 minutes or 26 minutes yes ah tape omo boy enso no e ya 14 or 15 minutes tape no omo boy 16 kesa mako yi bi afuru di bi ahyem the voice bi apiem for baby sanse mutan go fedame etibu ba samu ye ne basa attorney general go fedame on resign o china obekoso edi na attorney general in fact his excellency the vice president Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia so ba no bo na ya attorney general obekoso edi attorney general no why na juma ye pa na attorney general we ni case we ni bibia bon kro a wusu attorney general tini ba bi e na mo am lawyer for tro krata de bra ni say ampa mo hu sa asem no mudi fo enu ntino mo sre ne mramu ye freno plea bargain and plea negotiation sanse kwadu na odi abom no ma me ne no ntina se ne nhihye ho ne nhwe e kabi na me boy ya metua Mama sa big C company ya or this ambulance tontroy e tro krata bai se obetua sika no oso obetua me won krata ni ya wa na ever me wo jan krata nya mu fun me ni nyina wa ha sei company ni se onu betua 2 million euros otua wi obesa ba be fa eye na nyina ko 2 million euros abusa fon krata ni we in free ho let us omo trobae the lawyer letterhead let us omo trobae omo ba be patch o say ampa e kana ba ye be ba be for your ambulance to na e de bae no na ye tua 2 million euros e dia mamo e na attorney general say there be eye big C company no ono asema ye di wo court on kan ho bi lawyer ni beka say big C onye party to asem na ekoso no na obi asabi hu di asem a won ka ho bi so na no asem brew na say ne usa ko change ni so ko peska na hefa na kwako hu no ana to ni say there be mo a mo ye party no say mo na mo di sa asem ni ba say mo na mo di ba dia e no obi so no say be nka wa ni boni a nka beka say you obi 2 million euros no asa be fa cash na ko eti ebra no obi di wani ma ode ukọ ye rua gofedam fie okwa patch us as a munje mu no era to forcing wada pede na edeji no asam no yanka o media mu yebeka o kan law court say yo mu so mba be danye fi law court no mu de mu san be to media mu boa enya adwuma ne enya adwuma kire what bo Ghana ka go and answer what the Ghana dream go and answer yes what bo Ghana krono go and answer enya afa na mba be di fake tape ne doctored tape manipulated tape ya kekesi ani eva wo hwe hosa message ni so a baby ono papa jakoi na e ka kire yewra gofreda me se opeso ohia no ni ebiti ana yewra gofre se unua na munua so na mame hu unua so Supreme Court judge a ye frɛ no Justice Emmanuel Joni Kolendi o boss no ko de ma no enti munua enti any arrangement no meeting clause ye bia no me dia fa no so o boss nko a o ma Supreme Court judge ni ntia ene NDC for adani atem ni se yewra gofreda me na person arrange meeting for what said there no benya film a okuta onwa na dance die a emudu abusafo mese en someone NDC for the betu dwa ene no eni nyina so bia eni nyina so ba ko sei eti asem ne die yewra atofosen mesre asem ewo ho a wo so kwa ansa wo court enye sa ntro we na mo de be fa gofreda ho ma me wie a me ka sei me attorney general for yehu ma ba mo ho ba kwa gofreda me for me is the best attorney general Ghana yenyan young man abrantia oje ne juma kama o wani de wo buo de mo bia wa sede sua juma no no be so mo say no NDC for munti on resign o china obekọ so ya na Tony General no ya na juma se ne fata mo doctored mo fake tape ne mo akekansi ani ene ma ye ni nya no enkosi ba bia obekọ so ya na juma e be hia wo court ni akan asem no wo court enye media mu ne e beka abusafo nyame shamo.
We are all trained lawyers standing here as a lawyer. If even a magistrate, a circuit court judge should call me as a trained lawyer to visit him in the house to have a discussion, I will not, for any reason, say that I will not attend. But that meeting should not lead me to abuse my professional oath and pervert justice. Lawyers.
NPP amanyoko ne so press conference a wo mo ye no ene yakwa akoti enti wo mo so de wo mo se attorney general won resign ne no wa resign ochina na NDC amanyoko ne wo ma ye obi be se copy and paste wo ma kati bi ene wo mo di bi akeka wo mo so wo mo ba Kumasi online media school ye kira wo mo edit no enti se ne ye kira wo mo edit na to wo ma sum no ene wo ma akwa private because se ne ye ka wo ma kati akeka bom ni de wo bi anka njo so we ya kati akeka boma unjin ni Kumasi online media school yensa no adwuma no ntire NPP de wo mo se NDC for mo tumu mutan ya asam na wo court ye meka wo media no so se mo beka wo media no so ne yi mo no but mu pa mu ye mema pa asabi mu sole ya no pese ya mo be ma ni gina so mo nsa so hia wo mo court ni pa na just wo ye involve ya to force ni de mu tumu mutan ya je oni de ya de obeko sane say wa Bo my Ghana kawa mo my Ghana ye lose se kan pem ma enya sem ketwa sisi and I don't know say fiansa na NPP amanyoko no fighting corruption no wo mani abra na we na me amfa kwemu na NPP for we na NDC for ba Kroma no be de keke say you host na no ye di kan ye no was one de wonya ba ya nipa wodi kan NPP for ko opposition na land ba ye na nipa wodi kan asante bediatuo wo de ne court straight just a boni ahudra branch e wedi wo kroma no say no wo be bone ho mode say branch e betua ni nyina aka ebusia aha na mbramam kwa na nsema me de beso mo sa tija twumedie no me de ni nyina beba na wie ya adwencha wo bia no fefa comment section ase ma me de akwaso wo mpotem so a entwa ye no 0557036109 ubetimi e de aba beda me mo amu echi amuha me na time so mo relax ma me wate me ba cho sa so na auto product obi e company bi obasi aba hudero e de ma wa 0550623377 and 0557036109 numbers 2 na mu bia be free for sponsorship bia no e yade a ye benche osene no atwetwe nkomo Kumasi online media school 3 months intensive practicals 100% straight wo mo de amafo FM baby biara wo bia no woni jinsam twedwuma ho de a Oje send NDC amanyokuo no wo mo kate video na me so wo mo ba Kumasi online media school ni e kire wo mo enti wo so baby biara wo bia no bra Kumasi online media school na ye mfa ntete ye pem courses ahodo na e hwegu wo kasafoni ne no ye forms na 100 Ghana cedis obenya be front desk of Kumasi online TV baby biara wo bia no betumi aba na wo aba be fa ye waskwa Yeniti ya Mars ND Sheni. For any inquiries for the company 0450623377 and 0557036 Uya wedding, engagement, birthday, photo shoot, program bia Kumasi online TV. Ye bia ya pumato wasa obetimi aton sa for any about child program no. Ede ama kama where a video coverage, Facebook, YouTube, other social media platform nisu ina no. Ye betcha dia ko nti mo ya sorry a mo ye conference e bia mo ye program bi online ti de mo ye bia school for so sa ankra wo bia o shop anu de wo ye bia no. Oto sa for 16 regions ni baby ya beba na yaba becha ede ama kama ene de so de atadwe yate de nemu amusidan mu amasidan ye wie mu amasidan wo waterlog areas na painter modi ko chi dan no won enye papa mamba so hwame na ya se wo mechi akwa man kanfo paint papa amfa mamo mu ko fa bia sa keke mo se paint na mo de fa dan no so amani chi asa hase e wawai de bia me betena fidie manum se na me kasa ya na me kasa muda makoma so me domo de ye papa na bre bia na me de beba be so mo won se sisi an wo dan no ase niema bia yi popo bibiri ni ade nyina epiepie ho san se wan fa paint papa amfa dan no ho wutu weni market paint fu bia na akofa na ade fa dan no eno tina na se nu pia bonten kwa na ga bi kura wo honum na wuchi aga na wotu na ni hwe wo dan na esi eche di paint bia wo dan no ho na wo ne kasa kura wo mbe so obefiu no me ka fu sa paint we ye da shuri di amount we ye fa American paint we your original bibia amfra nyanum de na okoto ye no mo de niam afrafro so wuni ma me ka kire we no e your original one nkasa me pacho Tobi upese ya ye de brewa akonya no wo honum number 2 no so wo Ghana wo bi memu number 2 no mu bia abefa bia no baby biara wo bia no e ya de ye di paint ni bi ye de be brew e wo honum sa so na mo amuni adwuma ye enne na ya se wo de bia me kasa mo da makomo so ye papa makopa adwuma de abremu mo amun so bia mo ye adwuma na so paint na mafo ba bia no wo mu complain me pacho sa paint na ka wo shop ni mu ina kotugu ne kotugu enye papa esa na wo business ni na bekofom na to safra ye ne yembrel American paint original one ni bi na fagu shop ni mu na ton colors ben na pe colors bia ope bia no ubenya bi ewo yasoye me pa cho mo so amoton cars ye betumi ahyepe ka afro obi memu di abrew uze na ya se wade amedomo nti metina sedwe ho ade beboa mo no eno na abre bia na mekofa bai mo amu crackers afro obi memu anaje se duty ni ade ni agide afro so ka wakoma tuyim ka wakoma etuyem sabre ya me na mo ka say the United States number na eda honom no mesra wo frɛ wunya frɛ ye na ode oni ye ntwetwe nkomo wiepe wo kase na wo pese wo kra frɛ obi memu be pie mu o man Ghana no ye de ni nyina beba ede amamo mo so a paint no pemie sa pese ye ankase ye deliver ma 16 regions ni be bia e ya de ye be deliver ede ama numbers 2 no emu bia be frɛ bia no me se ya de ye be jo so wo pese bia wa wo nante ba ya so a ye so de ne Kumasi no ye wo Meduma market ne Meduma market wo de wo Meduma de enya yira kwan wo de wo bisa akora wo de wo hia trotro da ba bia wo kodu kate akase wo ko Meduma ye de wo be ko sa so na number na MTN Ghana number no mesra wo betumi afrɛ ye wonya afrɛ ye se kima yanga se ye be ma direction no na wetumi aba we ye yira kwan wo nyira why 0244907376 0244907376 frey na one ye entwetwe nkomo haso na mbre be mai kwan na nsema me de be so mo no me de nyina no esi me advert na ade am ye nyina no me de nyina no esi e wa hanim say abrante pakojo manuel enetina MC ahonom de ma me saso na junior edit video we de ma me na se shonko enkoma executive producer Mr Daniel Yebo lawyer for Fabrication adwumedie munyina so nyakopon hwam ye papa me dom sene mo nso mo dom de better for me free baby and me sabet na fidie hanim say na me de ho nsensem nyina no aba besom media ne nana ya sewa makram ye besan so edie bye bye.
Amafwe Kumasi online TV production yaba ne de ne yaba ye de equipment ekukudam ana ye de aba se eye camera de enam wiem de nam fom de enam ensuom ni nyina ye wo bi e wo honom a TV production yabo a hu ye pa se wo ye dwumadie bi ete se wedding eye engagement and sorry ana schools se wo ye seminar bi na pese betwa ko all the social media networks no so e de amaw ye ni ntotonsa na fre eye Kumasi online TV production for na yamra na ye dwumadie ne Kama fe a ebo no eda from pa the production so the sound quality video quality ni nyina e wo soro wo pese wo hu ba bia wa ye wo Kumasi eyetia media opposite one ma anase to nsa ne frɛ wa homa true so 0550623377 Kumasi online TV production ye demufua e wo Kumasi kodua mu.